We are hearing from the city and the UJA Federation as police investigate reports of a number of mezuzahs stolen from a senior's apartment building. Councillor James Pasternak is now speaking. Let's listen.
Thank police and the hate crimes unit for being on the scene and taking this matter very seriously.
Do you think it's possible that it was not hate motivated, it was children or teenagers? We're just trying to figure out exactly what happened. Have you seen any of the video?
I have not seen the video. It's unlikely it was a child between 1 and 6 in the morning with some kind of a crowbar or other tool to wedge these mezuzahs off. It was too orchestrated. It is clearly an act of hate, but we obviously have to have the evidence to prove that.
One of the organizations I spoke to said that they've replaced 45 of these mezuzahs. So that's a lot of mezuzahs. They come at some cost. I mean, how do you feel about that, sir?
We did it this morning. We did it this morning.
We need to behind the microphone. We'll just, or we can angle the microphones here. Okay,
There you go.
So how do you feel about the removal of all of these mezuzahs?
Terrible. How can you feel? I was sent by the Lubavitcher Rebbe to Toronto in 1980. I today put up mezuzahs and doors that I put them up in 1981. It's 43 years ago, 44 years ago, whatever you count it. And that's what we did. So the first thing we heard that people have no mezuzahs. We took a bunch of mezuzahs. We came with a crew of 7 groups. We went floor by floor, and every door that the mezuzah was taken off, we knocked on the door and put it up to anybody who was there. Russian community, also non-Russian, just Israelis, American, Canadians, whatever.
How do you feel about this happening? Are you angry or hurt? I mean, what are the emotions?
Look, he mentioned about Russia. I left Russia in 1971. I was 15, and I had to hide. I have in my own house, we had mezuzahs, and we had to hide it. We made in the door, I remember it very clearly, in the middle of the night, we made a hole in the door. It was wooden. We put the mezuzahs inside, and we put a covering from both sides. Should look like a decoration, and only we know that behind it is a mezuzah because we couldn't do it publicly. And now coming in Canada, and in Canada, a person who has a mezuzah didn't bother anyone, did nothing. It's private property on his door, and somebody come and take it off. It's hate crime in its highest, and the criminal.
We heard there's 45. How many?
47 we put up this morning, and I came with a list, and I want to announce anybody. Not everybody opened the door. So if somebody wakes up and wants a mezuzah, they will call us and we'll arrange it. We have already 2 calls in the office already, but I came with a list to take if anybody didn't get it yet.
And we saw that there were quite a few actually that didn't have the mezuzahs replaced. And the Trump's unapologetically Jewish this morning. They said there were people who didn't want them replaced because it made them scared, it made them feel targeted. How do you feel about that?
We had 3 people who refused. One of them, I was at that door, and she says she's nervous, she's afraid, and this. I said, you don't have to be afraid. We're in Canada. The law will protect you. Yeah, but I'm here alone in the middle of the night. I don't know. I'm nervous. Okay, I said, look, whenever you'll decide, call me. But I wouldn't take away the mezuzah. I have mezuzahs in my house and my children and my grandchildren. You don't take them off. You don't buckle down for someone who is misbehaving. We have to stand up and with our pride and rights and demand that Canada, it's not good for Canada if we give it up. It's not just a matter of the Jewish community. If we be quiet on that, then tomorrow will be someone else targeted for something else that somebody may not like.
And what group are you representing, and what's your name, sir?
My name is Rabbi Yosef Zaltzman. I said I was sent by the Lubavitcher Rebbe in 1980. And I'm acting from the organization. We created the organization. I'm the founder and senior rabbi of Jewish Russian Community Center of Toronto, Ontario.
Okay, do you want to say something? So yes, please get you behind the microphone.
Sure, I just...
Face cameras, please. And face the cameras.
You can face the camera.
It's okay, I can use it.
I'll just mention that my father and I have been in this building servicing the residents on the Sabbath, during the week, for about 23 years. And this is definitely the first time that, to such an extent, such an extreme, that we've seen such a hate a crime. This is obviously terrible, disgusting. It's horrible. I should mention, some people have approached me not to take away, but rather to add. They're missing in their bedroom. We know the mezuzah is a protection going back 3,500 years ago for Moses, divine protection. And so not only should we not take away, but we should add in mezuzahs, in protection, which is one of the fundamentals of the Jewish belief. Go ahead.
And your name, sir?
Oh, yes.
Rabbi Yirmi Cohen, we're from Ohala Yosef Yitzchak congregation.
Right, we'll switch your spots here and then just looking towards the camera.
Hello, hello. Yeah, so my name is Rabbi Chai Cohen. Julia. One second. I need her help.
Oh, we've been listening to a press conference just underway involving UJA Federation alongside City Councillor James Pasternak. This is in response to reports of a number of mezuzahs that were stolen from a senior's apartment building. We'll have a lot more on that throughout the afternoon.